Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown. It is once again game day as the Edmonton Oilers get set to take on the Dallas Stars tonight at home. The 7-game road trip finally in the books. They take on the Dallas Stars tonight at 7 p.m. The Edmonton Oilers looking for a big win on home ice. It's Connor Clattenburg's debut on home ice here for the Edmonton Oilers, if you don't count the rookie games in the preseason, so I'm sure he's pretty excited, and it's going to be a big 2 points on the line between two Western Conference powerhouses, at least over the past few years. Probably can't call the Edmonton Oilers a powerhouse so far this year, but they are starting to turn things around. A couple strong games in a row over the Tampa Bay Lightning and Florida Panthers. One of those a big 6-3 victory, so things are starting to look up here. Let's take a look at the game notes for tonight's game against the Dallas Stars. Tonight's meeting is the second of 3 this season between the Oilers and Stars. Connor McDavid has recorded at least a point in 20 of his 24 career regular season games versus Dallas, picking up 13 goals and 21 assists. Evan Bouchard has 20 points, 3 goals, and 17 assists in his last 18 games, tied with Josh Morrissey for the second most points by a defenseman in the NHL over that span, trailing only Cale Makar. So some good company there for Evan Bouchard. It seems like every time I go through the game notes, we have Connor McDavid on some kind of a point streak against that team. So today, no different. So like I said, the Edmonton Oilers looking for 2 big points tonight against the Dallas Stars, and they'll do it with the following lineup. It'll be a top line of Matt Savoy, Connor McDavid, and Jack Roslovic, a second line of Vasily Podkolzin, Leon Draisaitl, and Andrew Mangiapane, a third line of Trent Frederick, Adam Henrique, and Zach Hyman, and a fourth line of Connor Clattenburg, David Tomashik, and Matthias Janmark. On the blue line, Ekholm and Bouchard, Nurse and Regula, Kulak and Emberson, and Stuart Skinner will get the start tonight. Edmonton Sports Talk's Tom Gazzola provided this update from head coach Chris Knobloch today. Chris Knobloch says that Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is expected to return this weekend. Kasperi Kapanen is also getting close. In addition, Chris Knobloch provided this update yesterday. Noah Philp and Curtis Lazar will be out at least another week. And as we know, Nuge, Kapanen, and Wallman all not playing today, but Jake Wallman may be possible for Saturday's game against the Seattle Kraken. So that's the latest on the injury front there, guys. The Oilers still battling some key injuries here, but it gives guys like Connor Clattenburg an opportunity here to show what they can do. It was a not overly eventful game for him against the Florida Panthers, but if things do get rough tonight against Dallas, we'll see what happens here. The Edmonton Oilers do have 3 days off after tonight. They don't play again until Saturday against the Seattle Kraken, so no excuse not to give it all tonight. A small update from down at Bakersfield. Isaac Eichhoward was named the Hot and Ready Player of the Week in 3 games played, 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points, a +5 overall. Eichhoward is looking excellent, providing lots of offense there with some more ice time, so hopefully when he does come back, he can get more ice time from head coach Chris Knobloch if he can prove that he warrants it. We'll see. I'm not sure how much more we're going to see of him this year. I guess it'll depend what other moves the Edmonton Oilers make at the trade deadline, but I think he'll definitely be a full-time NHLer next season, so we'll see what other opportunities arise for him this season up with Edmonton. And the latest goalie speculation comes from Sportsnet's Nick Kyprios. Binnington has 1 more season on his contract, and the sense is he won't be part of any retool the Blues might undergo. The strongest speculation ties Binnington to Edmonton, and that the Oilers are also seeing if they can get a defenseman out of St. Louis at the same time. That potential deal would most likely be built around Stuart Skinner going back to St. Louis to team up with Hofer. So we'll see what happens there. No speculation at this time regarding who the defenseman might be coming back from the Blues as well, but we'll see if this one even does come to fruition. Other than that, guys, not too much going on. There were some rumors over the past couple days that the Edmonton Oilers are probably going to wait until at least the 30-game mark before they make any big changes, kind of see how the team is looking. Like I said, 2 strong games against Tampa Bay and Florida, so things appear to be going in the right direction, but if there is any further setbacks, I think the pressure will mount to do something here. We know the Edmonton Oilers are looking at goaltending options. They are looking probably for every position on the lineup to improve where they can. The Oilers were looking pretty bleak there for a while, but it appears they're working their way out of it and hopefully getting back on track. But it still doesn't mean that there won't be changes. So if we have any setbacks with this team, like I said, the pressure may mount and GM Stan Bowman may be forced to pull the trigger on something here. So that's all for now, guys. Edmonton Oilers, Dallas Stars tonight at 7 p.m. at Rogers Place. If you're going down, it's Hockey Fights Cancer Night, a very important and dear night to myself. I've lost my father, grandfather, a few other people as well. It's an important day to recognize here, and we all have someone that we've lost to cancer. It's one of those things, so wear your purple tonight in support of Hockey Fights Cancer and, of course, in support of the Edmonton Oilers looking for a big victory over the Dallas Stars. That's all for me for now, guys. Let me know your thoughts and predictions heading into tonight in the comments section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.